Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Tash here. I am here today with my premium BoxyCharm unboxing and try-on. So we'll jump into that in just a minute. For those of you that are returning, thank you so much for being here with me. I am so very, very grateful for all of you. I really appreciate the support, and my channel has been growing, and I am just so thankful. So thank you guys so much for coming back, for being part of the community, and for all the comments that everyone gives. It does make such a big difference to me as well as to the channel. I do know I have some natural light that's coming in. I was trying to film with it, but we may have to get rid of it because it is doing some in and out funny things. So you may see it change a little bit. For those of you that are new here, my name is Tasha, and on my channel I do all things makeup. Try-ons, unboxings, all different kinds of makeup focused videos. And if that sounds like something you're interested in, I would love for you to click subscribe and join the family. Without any more talk, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the BoxyCharm Premium unboxing for the month of January, if you can believe it. January 2022, all new things. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. That natural light, although beautiful, is just kind of waxing and waning and definitely playing havoc with the lighting here. So we had to get rid of it, although it is beautiful. So let's jump into the January 2022 BoxyCharm Premium unboxing. So the price did go up for the BoxyCharm Premium, as well as for the base box, I believe, a couple of dollars. So the Premium now is around $39, I believe. The idea was, or at least it was my impression from what was presented, that we would have more bigger name products in the box. And that is why the amount was going up, as well as shipping and COVID relatedness and everything else. I have looked at the box already, and it's not a bad box. Let's jump into it together. So the theme this month is Better Beauty. And it really is focused on the more natural products. In the internal, it has how to refresh your routine, and it has all natural things like shea butter, grapefruit seed extract, clay, jojoba seed, bamboo, charcoal, all of those things that are more natural that help address the concerns. And all of the products in here are, or at least most of them are, more natural brands. So let's talk about the first thing, which is not a makeup product per se. I have used this already. This is the Juice Beauty Bamboo Pore Refining Mask. And like I said, I have used this already. The one thing I like about this mask is it says to put it on, leave it for 1 to 2 minutes. I did leave it on just a little bit longer, and then you just wipe it off and you're good to go. So it is a shorter mask. It's not like 10, 15, 20 minutes. The idea with the charcoal and the bamboo is that it is supposed to help pull out the impurities. It is supposed to help decrease the size of the pores. Juice Beauty is formulated with organic ingredients. It does tend to be a more natural brand, so to speak. And let's read the directions here, if I can read them. Let me grab my glasses because I can't see without them. So it says, combining the benefits of bamboo, charcoal, clay, aloe, and aspen bark with polyhydroxyl acids to help detox and protect against daily pollutants, leaving a softer looking, smoother, and more even complexion. Retail value for this mask is $38. I will say, let me take the glasses off so you don't get blinded by the ring light. I did like the mask. I will show you. It is a black mask, and that is from that charcoal, that refining ingredient. It does have a little bit of a smell. It kind of smells a little bit florally, which I don't really understand so much. When I put it on, it did feel cooling. I did think that it felt good on the skin. When I took it off, it felt a little smoother. I've only used this twice, so I can't say that I have lots of experience with it. Again, with skincare, you really need to use it consistently. So I haven't seen any significant changes on my skin. However, I will say I have a mask from Elemis which I love. It's the Dynamic Resurfacing something, which I know has completely different ingredients than this, but it does make my skin feel softer and smoother versus this. However, this is a shorter, quicker acting mask. It is something that you could do very easily. It does say for needy skin to use it 2 times a week, and with only leaving it on 1 to 2 minutes, definitely realistic. I will absolutely continue to use it and did enjoy it. So that is the first. Already tried it, will not try it on camera since we already have some experience with that. Let's jump into the next product. The next product is from LYS, and this is a brand that is getting a little more attention lately. LYS Beauty Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer. Retail $20. So it does seem to be that in between drugstore and higher end. It is a more natural brand. They do like to use recyclable packaging, which I do really appreciate. It does say that this has niacinamide, ginger root extract, AHA fruit blend, which is orange, lemon, bilberry, sugarcane, and maple extract, as well as grapefruit extract. And each one of those things does a specific purpose. I will say though, understand if you are allergic to any of those things, that this is probably not the primer for you. Let's read really quickly what BoxyCharm has to say. It says, this daily serum primer helps balance and brighten the skin while controlling the appearance of excess shine throughout the day for a seamless complexion, with or without makeup. So that's interesting. You can use it with or without. It's packed with skincare ingredients for a guilt-free beauty that feels as good as it looks. So we will put this on. I'm going to go ahead and open the packaging. Let's take my glasses off here so you don't get blinded again. The packaging for LYS typically tends to be that triangular shape. All of their things are. Their foundation is, their bronzers, their powders are all in that triangle shape, as is this. This is a plastic tube. It is see-through, although it looks a little bit pink inside, but that could be from the bottle. It has a seal, and y'all know I am very happy about that. So let's take this seal off and put it on my face and see what we think. I am going to put just a little bit out, and you can see it is a fairly runny, serum-y primer. It does not smell like much, which is surprising for all of the fruit extracts that are in there. I am going to go ahead and put this on my face. If you're worried about it, I would patch test it since it does have skincare ingredients, but we're just going to go all in. It does feel like a serum primer. It still has no smell, which I do appreciate. So this will be more like a Milk Hydro Grip, a gripping serum. So there should be, and there is just a little bit, although not very much, a little bit of a tack to it. The last little bit of this for gripping primers, I actually like to just kind of push on the face a little bit. And this way you get an even coverage. And so it is starting to be a little more sticky as it dries. The next product I have in here is the Cover FX. This is the Custom Enhancing Palette. This travel-friendly palette features 3 best-selling shades of Custom Enhancer drops, now in a talc-free pressed powder. At home or on the go, sweep over the high points of the face to instantly illuminate the complexion. Retail value $42. So this is those illuminating drops that you're supposed to put under the skin to kind of give you that glow. They put it in a powder form, so to speak. Let's see if I can get this package open. When in doubt. The packaging is beautiful. It is plastic, but it's kind of a rubberized outside, and it is so sleek and pretty. It is kind of a cream white texture. It is a magnetic closure, which y'all know I also love. And inside, these are the colors. There is just a little mirror right here. So you have that pink, you have that champagne-y color, and that bronzy color. I will go ahead and swatch these. We're gonna start with this little pinker color right there and just swatch it right on. And you can see that does have quite a bit of a pink sheen. That is too pink for my face. I definitely couldn't use that all over. It could be a blush topper or something like that. The middle is more of a champagne, kind of a beigey color, and we're gonna swatch that right under. And that is pretty, but even that is pretty dark. Let's see. I guess if you blend it out, it's not as bad. But that, I guess, could be on the high points as like a highlighter. That's what we'll use it for. And this last color is more of a bronzy color. It will be, for me, too dark for my skin. It would be a beautiful eyeshadow color. And or if you wanted to mix it with a bronzer, you probably could do that. I absolutely am in love with the packaging here. So definitely like that. The next product that we have is from Aether Beauty. And so I do really enjoy Aether Beauty. They tend to be, or they are a more natural. It is cruelty-free. When you look on their site, it does seem much more earthy, kind of hippie, which is right in my vibe. Crystals, those kind of things. The packaging is recyclable packaging, so this container is actually cardboard. It is a hard cardboard, and it actually is beautiful. It is a domed top. I do think that the product looks really nice in the packaging, but it is literally cardboard, so you can take this whole thing and recycle it once you have used all the products. That is why they don't include a mirror, so that it makes it a little bit easier for you to recycle. And they do have a very pretty little saying in the inside talking about why they remove the mirror as well as the magnet, so it's easier to be recycled. I appreciate that. The shadows themselves, I do have another palette from Aether Beauty, are nice. They are not my favorite, but they are nice. This is the Desert Sunset palette. Let's go ahead and swatch on this arm really quick. This is a beautiful shade. It is a very pretty hot pink. We'll swatch that, and it does translate pretty hot pink. I wonder if that might even stain. We would have to see. It's definitely still on my finger. Let's do a metallic. So we have this very pretty kind of bronzy, goldy color right there. We'll put it right under. And that is pretty. I wonder if it would do better if it had, if it were wet. And then let's do this kind of light really, really light whitish color and see. I can't tell if that is matte or if there's a shimmer in it. And there is a shimmer, and it comes off, at least on my skin, more of a very, very light champagne color. So those, we'll do a look with those today and see. I do also like that they include a cool little card with a beautiful saying. So this is, "Tenacious is the lioness in the face of oppression, unfaltering in conviction and clout." I think it's cool. I'm all about that kind of stuff, so I like that. Let's do the next product. The next product that we have here is from Persona. I do enjoy Persona Cosmetics. This is a lip liner, so let's go ahead and open it. It is in a darker color, but it does not say what color. 90210 is what's on here, distributed by Persona Cosmetics. 90210 is the color. There you go. Throwback to that show. It is a wooden pencil that does have a plastic tip, but the pencil is kind of smooth and just a little bit waxed on the outside. It will be that darker color. So we have that, oh, it is beautifully, beautifully creamy. Oh, that is gorgeous. I don't have a Persona lip liner, so this is my first one. It is so creamy and smooth when you put it on. So it's kind of like a dark brick brownish color. That will be interesting to see what that looks like on me. And the retail, so I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, the retail value for the Aether is $48. The retail cost for the Persona Cosmetics is $14. And then we do have one last thing. This is from Kosas. This is the Air Brow Clear Lifting Treatment Gel. So this is a clean, long-wearing, clear brow gel boosted by hair care actives that fluffs lifts and sets brows for an all-day lamination effect while helping brows reach their full growth potential. Retail value $22. So there are some things, or at least they say that there are some things in here that actually help with the growth of the brows. I can't say that I particularly need that, but what I love about the idea is the lamination. I love those fluffy brows. I have not been able to achieve that. I just don't think my brows are made for that. The packaging on this is gorgeous. It is a clear kind of iridescent plastic. It does have a very small wand right there, and it does not smell like anything. So we will absolutely try this. I just love that packaging. So that is what I got. Let's put, I do have the, and it is not really sticky anymore. We'll have to see about that. So I do have the primer on my face already. I'm gonna go off camera. I am gonna put on my foundation real quick and set it and get a couple of the other products that I don't have here, and then I'll jump back on and do the other products on camera. Okay, I'll be back. Okie dokie, I am back. So I do have my Exa foundation on. I set it with Laura Mercier. In keeping with LYS, I do have their bronzer on. I did get this in a BoxyCharm. Again, it's that triangular shape with everything and has a magnetic closure. I did run ABH through my brows, and then I used, but I didn't bring it over here, the Milani blush in Tea Rose. Yes, I did. It's right in my lap. In Tea Rose, because I wanted to keep it a very matte blush since we do have that Cover FX that we're going to be putting on. I will say I'm not typically a big fan of products like this Cover FX thing, just because I do have some texture. As soon as I run anything that's glittery or shiny over, it will pick up on my texture pretty significantly. But for the sake of this video, we are going to put it on. I did run, like I said, just my ABH through my brows really quickly. So let's go ahead and laminate these brows with this. Let's do eyes first and all of this other stuff before I try and do that. So I am going to go ahead and take the Cover FX here, if I can get this open, and I'm going to put this, kind of dust it all over the cheeks as a general powder, kind of. I'm going to dip in very lightly and just kind of go over the high points of the cheeks. And I don't know that I can even see anything. Oh, yes, I can. And so you can see just a little bit of a glow right there. It does pick up a little bit on the texture there, but it actually is not bad. I am not opposed to that. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this pink one on the same brush because more is always better. And we're going to highlight the part where I have the blush with this pink. So we'll just be shiny all over. Just be glistening, glistening. We're glistening, not shiny. We're glistening. So not a bad product. I'll have to play around with that. It does, again, it picks it up a little bit, but not as bad as I expected. So I am okay with that. So far, enjoying these two products. I will update in the comments about this one to see how long the foundation wore. We talked about the Juice Beauty, and I like it. I will continue to try it. Let's move on to the Aether Beauty palette next. And again, they do not use or put a mirror in this, and while I do love the idea of not having a mirror in a palette because it makes it much easier to recycle, I do miss a mirror. I like having a mirror in my products so I know what's going on. I am going to use the one in the Cover FX because that is the easiest one, closest one for me. I'm going to pick a big fluffy brush here. And I'm going to go ahead and jump into the lightest brown, which is this brown here, which is not super light, but I'm just going to put that right into the crease here. My battery rudely stopped working in the middle of trying to do the eye. So we are still on this right here in the crease. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to work quick because I only charged this for a few seconds and I don't know how long it's going to last. So just putting this in the crease, we're going to do a quick eye look. Very pigmented, blends nice. This is actually nicer than the other palette that I got. At least I feel like the shadows are a little more pigmented. They do blend out really nicely. We're just doing this real quick to get some color on there. I never get my eyes to match. I don't know what I do, but I always have one that's weirder than the other. I am going to go ahead and put some of this, it's more of like a bricky brown color in the very outer corner. I'm just using the same exact brush that I have, and I'm just going to darken up the corner there. And I'm going to get it close to the eye there as I darken everything up. Same exact thing on the other side. I am not dipping in very hard into these eyeshadows, but I also am not tapping off so that I keep a lot of the pigment on. With more pigmented shadows though, I definitely would tap off before you go in so you don't get too much in a place that you do not want. I'm going to take a bigger fluffy brush, and I am just going to kind of blend this all together. Nice, they look beautiful, they're good shadows. I'm going to take a little bit of this. I'm actually really interested in how this one comes off. It looks kind of like a duochrome, but it definitely is kind of like a pinky champagne color. I think that might be a little much for the eye, but we're going to do it anyways because why not? I'm going to start with just my finger and see how this comes out. We're going to do kind of the center there, and you can see that definitely comes off very pinky bronze, but that is very pretty. Let's, was I smart enough to, I was not. Hang on, let me get a setting spray and see if it works better on a wet brush, which I anticipate it will. Okay, Smashbox is my go-to. I am going to take a flat brush here. I am just going to go ahead and wet it and see if it does better with a wet brush with the same shade so we can see what works the best. Build that brush up there. And I'm going to put it on the other eye just so we can compare. And honestly, to me, I can't tell a ton of difference between my finger and the wet brush. So there you go. I'm going to go back to my finger, and I'm going to get this placed a little bit higher here on this eye, and this eye I'm going to leave alone. And then I'm going to take this very, very light kind of champagne color, and I'm going to pop it right in the inner corner here. And I actually am going to use a brush since we decided either way works fine. I can get it in my corner a little better with a brush. So I'm just taking that lighter one and kind of blending it up and in. And I am going to bring it down around in the corner. Same exact thing, but on the other side. And there you go. Very simple. I do think it's pretty. It did turn out really nice. I am going to take just the ever smallest smidge of this kind of first light brown that I used, and I am going to go under the eye just a little bit and kind of blend it out to the outer corner. The faces I make when I do makeup, holy moly. A little bit of fallout, not a lot here, but definitely there's a little bit of that metallic shade that has fallen out right here. So definitely I would do eyes first if you're going to use this palette because it is not brushing off. Sometimes if you use a stiffer brush and just kind of brush it, not like rub it, just kind of brush it away, it does work a little bit better. Okay, I like that. I'm okay with that. Very nice. So far we have quite a few. Oh, I lost something. Oh, the lid to the thing. I always lose something. So very, very nice. I really like so far all of the products. Let's laminate our brows, then we'll do our lips, and then we will be done with this box. So here is that Kosa Clear Brow Gel. I am, again, loving this packaging. Let's go ahead and laminate this brow right here. You're just pulling up The brush does not seem very wet. Usually with laminating your brows, the brush is kind of more wet to get them to stick up. Now it does feel like it's going to stay in place, so whatever you do, it is going to stay there. But it feels like a very dry brush, or a very drier formula. Well, that's as good as they're going to get. At least they're going to stay in place. I'm not sure that, I think you would need something maybe a little more. Maybe my brows are not right for that trend. I don't know. Next we're going to do lip liner. I do have some of the lip injection stuff on, so let me grab a tissue real quick and just wipe that off. That is that Too Faced, not the Make Your Lips Bigger one, the one that's for the hydrating one. And I'm going to go in with this Persona Cosmetics liner, and we're going to line our lips. My battery's going to dry again in a minute. It is very, very creamy. And I am going to do the center. Hi, Say. That's my boxer. She just finished eating. Hi, Love Bug. Hold on. Do the outer corners. And then I'm going to grab a lipstick. So you can see it's kind of that bricky brown on me. Let me grab a lipstick real quick. I am going to put mascara on, and then I'll jump back on in a second. Okay, mascara on. I did put lipsticks as just an Ulta Beauty lipstick that I put on. Overall though, I have to say I am very impressed. I enjoyed this box a whole lot more than I thought I would. I did really enjoy the eyeshadows. I liked the lip liner. The Kosas we'll have to play around with a little bit. I like the brand. I'm not sure I like the product, or maybe my brows don't like the product. But they do feel like they're going to stay in place wherever you put them. So I do appreciate that. Overall, I really like this box. Good January 2022 premium box. Let me know what you guys got in your BoxyCharms for premium. I didn't look at a lot of the spoilers because I wanted to be surprised. New year, new everything, new surprises. Let me know what you got. I have the variation here, 2:04 p.m. 2:04 p.m. And remember, it's that C22 is the year, 01 is the month, so January of 22, then 2:04 p.m. is the variation of the box. Nice job, BoxyCharm. Nice job. Not a lot of skincare. I appreciated that. Again, let me know what you guys got in your boxes. What do you want to see more of? What do you want to see more of with BoxyCharm? Thank you guys so much for watching. I loved having you here. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.